Hi guys, my name is Tony Yong Ping Kwan. I'm the group leader of Group 2. Let me start our presentation. Okay, my part is 4.0 chart of account. As you can see, here I have a graph. There is 4 lines. The first line we have the number. Second line we have account name. The third line we have account type. The last line we have financial statement. In the number of 101, the account name is capital. Account type is honest equity. The last one is in financial statement, it is balance sheet. Okay, in balance sheet, we have 8 type of account name. The first one, I already said it is capital. The second one is drawings. The third one is feature and furniture. Fourth one is account trade receivable. Fifth one is cash. The sixth is inventory. 7 is trade payable. The last one is bank. Now we talk about account type. Okay, when we start our business, when we bring our capital inside, then it will be put it in honest equity. And also, we take out anything from the company. We also need to write it in honest equity. Okay, we bring it in feature and fitting. This is the non-current asset. Trade receivable, it is the asset. Cash is an asset. And also inventory, it is asset. Okay, and then trade payable, it is liability. Bank loan is non-current liability. The next is sales is income. Sales return and allowance, this is the other side from income. This is revenue. And then next is purchases discount. This is revenue also. The last 4 we have carriage inward, wages, rental and utilities. This is all is our expenses.
Hi teacher, my name is Si Hao. I will like to talk about journal. The journal is record all transactions. They are sales journal, sales return journal, purchase journal, and purchase return journal. In July 8, Trump Cooperative is record 3,000 RM. Judica and Mera is record 800 and 1,600. In sales return journal, July 28, Vellum Club is record 180. In purchase journal, July 2, Nono Ltd is record 3,840. In purchase return journal, July 8, Nono Ltd is record 240. Okay.
Thank you, Ihao, and now I will begin my slides. My slide is 4.2 cash book. And basically, what is cash book? Cash book is to record money kept at the office, and is a book to record the day-to-day transactions of entity, and more specifically, cash transactions. As you can see, the left hand side and right hand side. Left hand side is receipt part, which is debit side, and the right hand side is actually for payment side, which is credit side. And this part is whenever is for inflow of cash, which means cash come in, and this side, the right hand side, is outflow of cash, which easily saved by outgoing cash. Can we say like that too? Alright, then let's take a look at left hand side, and you will be seeing the balance PD. And as you can see, is in the amount of the balance PD is at cash 15,000, and going on its return outwards, it's actually everything is received from here. And then going on to account receivable, Town Cooperative, account receivable, Mera, Judica, Mera, Room Clubs, these are all received accounts. And some accounts got discount, and we list down the discount at here. And moving on to the bank, and the amount of the bank received is 10,000, and it received it bank. And moving on to the next one is sales, which is in cash in hand, 7,000. And yeah, that's it for the debit side. And now it's for the right hand side, which is the credit side. And this side basically is we pay out the accounts, and the first one lists out is transportation expenses, which is category in cash in hand. And moving on into purchase is 1,800, and account payable no LTD, and this one got discount, then we will write discount 108, and cash we will write here 3,492, and drawing because of, and it will categorize as, again it's paid by cash, so it's 400. Transportation expenses same, and also paid by cash is, transportation expenses also paid by cash is 270, and utility expenses also paid by cash 540 ringgit. And moving on to the next one, account payable, Viona Supply, and had discount for 84%, and then right again at the discount part, and the cash is 4,116, and wages and 8,000 by cash, and rental 2,000 by cash, and yeah, that's it. Then we will be looking at which balance is lesser than it, and lastly we will close the account with the next month first of the date, and we will write as balance BD, and we will write the amount of sum up and write it below at there. So yeah, that's my explanation for the 4.2 cash book. And now moving on to the next slides, which is 4.3 T account. And what is T account? T account is used for accounting to track debits and credits and prepare for business financial statement, any type of financial statement. Moving on, it's not the same. And moving on, one more is sales, and this for sales, the RM is 7,000. Right, yeah, 7,000. And then we will go to the credit sides, are the same too. Then we will categorize them as which part of are them, then we will categorize them in the right place. For transportation expenses, it's expense, so it will be in credit side. Then it's 240 ringgit, so we categorize them in here. And lastly, we will close out the account with balance BD and balance CD. Balance CD will close out at the lesser part, and balance BD will be the final part of the closing account. And it's same like the cash book too. We will start off with the 1st of August. Every time we will close the account with the first month of the date, and then we will write balance BD, and then we will write the sum up, 7,000. And then we will go to the credit sides, are the same too. Then we will categorize them as which part of are them, then we will categorize them in the right place. For transportation expenses, it's expense, so it will be in credit side. Then it's 240 ringgit, so we categorize them in here. And lastly, we will close out the account with balance BD and balance CD. Balance CD will close out at the lesser part, and balance BD will be the final part of the closing account. And it's same like the cash book too. And we will start off with the 1st of August. Every time we will close the account with the first month of the date, and then we will write balance BD, and then we will write the sum up amount and write it here. Yeah, so basically that's it. And thank you.
And after that, after we carry down our amount, which is 30,640 ringgit, then we'll be able to break down this amount to the August 1st. So we'll be recording here as balance broke down, which is 30,000 ringgit, 640 ringgit.
Now I want to talk about transactions is purchase. In T account, the transaction in 2nd July is account payable non-LTD. Account payable non-LTD is placed at debit side if the debit amount is bigger than credit side. The balance CD will be put in credit side.
Okay, thank you, Yihao. Now I will start the next part of T balance. As you can see, this is the sales account. This is the T balance. Just now, my group member already mentioned that left side is debit, right side is credit. So we have one thing in account receivable. So we just straight away put it inside. In account receivable, that is debit side, and then here in sales, that will be credit side. So we just put it in all the account and then put it down all the amounts. As you can see, there's all the recorded by here. And so in the end of this month and the end of July, so we will be the balance CD at the debit side. It is 22,600, and we just put it in the next month of August. 1st of August, then we just write down balance BD 22,600. Yeah, that's all my part.
My name is Tekafe. I'm from Project CBS. Today I'm going to present about T account. We can call it as W32. For example, this question: obtain a bank loan of 10,000 to finance a business operation. That means we have to take 10,000 from the bank, so it's debit bank loan and credit the others. Next one is trial balance. The trial balance, student can fill their trial balance once they complete their T account. That's the previous one. And trial balance is a list of closing balance of ledger account. Ledger account can call as T account too, and in a certain date, and is the first step of the preparation of financial statement, and it can usually prepared at the end of an accounting period to assist the drafting of financial statement. How to do trial balance? For example, this one, account receivable Sarah. The balance BD side is at credit 1,800, so we can just fill it in here in debit side too. Then and so on, the trial balance of account payable high is on credit side. So same as the previous one, just filling in the credit side too. And the explanation of trial balance, it is a worksheet with 2 columns, debit and credit, and the debit and credit include all the revenue, expenses, liability, and asset. Debit and credit of a trial balance must be equal. There will be some mathematics mistake. The end.
Thanks, Cafe, for introducing how to do with the trial balance. So now we will be discussing on how to do with the income statement. So our business name is Mini Market Arjuna, this is the statement of profit of loss for the month ended at 21st July 2020 years. All these figures can be found from trial balance. So first we got the sales, which is 22,600 ringgit, and then we will be deducting discount allowed and sales return, which is 60 ringgit and 180 ringgit. Then we will got the amount, which is net sales 22,316 ringgit. Don't forget, after that we shall less cost of goods sold. We got the opening inventory here, which is 10,200 ringgit. Then we'll be adding on purchases, which is 13,640 ringgit. After that, we'll be deducting discount received, which is 192 ringgit, and purchase return 540 ringgit, and closing inventory 12,200 ringgit. After that, we add on this amount, and we will get 10,908 ringgit. We'll be using 22,360 ringgit deducting on 10,908 ringgit. Then we'll get the gross profit, which is 11,452 ringgit. After that, we shall adding on other expenses such as transportation expenses, utility expenses, wages, rental, and etc. But the question that we got here is only transportation expenses, utility, wages, and rental. So first we'll be writing on this amount, then we'll be adding on same as previous steps. After that, we got the amount which is 3,850 ringgit. Then how do we find the net profit? We can find the net profit like 11,000 ringgit, 452 ringgit minus 3,000 ringgit and 850 ringgit. Then we got the amount which is 7,000 ringgit, 602 ringgit.
Thank you, Su Yuan. Now I will start our last part of our presentation. It is 4.6 balance sheet. In our statement of financial provision, it is SOFP. We have 5 big type of account in here. It is non-current asset, current asset, equity, non-current liability, and current liability. The first two one, current and non-current asset and non-current and current asset, that two will be balanced to that last three thing. Okay, it is these two things, non-current asset and current asset plus together, the amounts will be same with equipment plus non-current liability plus current liability. Okay, let me start it. The first one in non-current asset, it is just only one thing. It is feature and fitting. It is 19,000. Okay. The second one, current asset, we cannot put it together in the same rows. We need to put it inside the next row. This is all the cost. All must plus it together and then just put it out to the feature and fitting row, and then just plus together. It will be cost. The total cost is 65,202. And the last part, what we have? The first one in equity, we have capital. Just now, the first one I already mentioned that capital. Okay. The second one, we have net profit. Where we can get the net profit is this in here, income statement. This is the price of net profit. Then we bring it into here, into equity. So we need to get capital, add on net profit, and then we have the drawing also. Drawing is take the money from the company. So we need to minus out the drawing. Okay, as you can see at here, we already write it all the calculation at here. We plus it capital plus net profit, and then we minus drawing. Okay, it will be a mouse here. Okay, next, non-current liability plus current liability. So we need to calculate all the three things, and then we need to add on together. Then the price will be 65,202. That two is the same answer. So our presentation is the correct one. Our statement of financial position is correct. Yeah. So this is all our group presentation. Thank you for listening.